is hot. Oh man, it just rained and rained and rained for like a week. Look, there's water in the trays. But yeah, today decided to just be blazing hot. So it's hot, it's humid. I have severe swamp ass right now, but you know what? I'm here to make a fully unedited video talking about these plants. I made neighbors just staring right at me. All right, cool. So let's get straight to the Venus flytraps. These are all my typicals. Looking really good. These are at least my good typicals. Very good year with these guys. Look how red the older traps got. Like, wow, even the teeth are red. Gorgeous. I actually decided to let one flytrap flower this year because this flower was just huge. And then it just kind of destroyed the whole plant. There's like nothing left. It's just a flower. That's never happened. Normally people say cut off all the flowers because they take up too much nutrients. I've never had that problem. I just wanted to let one flower this year, and that just destroyed everything. Weird. These guys look like junk because they actually dried up. Like, they were completely flat in there. And yeah, they almost completely died back, but they recovered. They have just started giving me the new traps, so not too bad. Good news here. So these are the death cube plants. So here's that typical, and here's that really weird one. And oh, look at those. Oh, yeah, my camera just acted up. That's why I just want to tap to focus on this phone. Oh, look at those. This one's not as wonky, but that's exactly what I want to see. I got this plant for clearance for $2. Like, what a score. There's also this baby Judith Hindle and this tiny little purpurea. This purpurea is looking really good this year. I really like it a lot. The bristletooth, I'm shocked it's still alive. How are you still alive? I have no idea. There's the other one. These guys almost died from rot over the winter, but they actually just barely came back. Just barely. Korean melody shark has done nothing. It's given me these little noodles, and that's it. So, and I think this is just a random seedling flytrap. Yeah. Red Dragon's doing good. I like Red Dragon quite a bit. And Red Piranha. There's a lot in here. Dente flytrap. My professor gave me this plant. She found it on clearance at Lowe's for like $3 or something like that. And she just bought it for me. We have the mirrored. No mirrored traps. It gave me a couple last year, but none this year. At least not yet. Huh. I wonder what I need to do to give me like the mirrored look. Triton's looking pretty good with these super nice red filiformis. I like those a lot. But the Triton's looking quite good. I really like Triton. King Henry, on the other hand, I don't know what this plant's deal is. It's never acted right. Like, it doesn't do bad, it just acts wonky. And I'm pretty sure later on this year it's gonna give me like really crinkled up looking traps. I have no idea why they do that. We have the Trichterphale. Definitely its best year with me. It started giving me the wonky traps, and now it's just giving me normal traps. So yeah, really nice intermediate growing in there. A bunch of seedling Sarracenia that were in random pots. I have no idea what these are. Guess we'll find out. Here's the purpurea pond and well, pond. It looks pretty rough in there. These guys got hit so hard last year being sprayed. I'm shocked some of them actually gave me a decent recovery. Some of them are still in progress, and here's the rescue from a couple videos ago, and there's a slight gleam of hope. Is it gonna focus? You're gonna focus, there you go. There's hope. This Carolina Yellow Jacket's done pretty good this year. I really need to trim it up though, but it never got big. I've had it for years. It just never got big until now. So cool. Little paw scarlet bells with a lot of sundews. Dude, that's been a really big thing this year. Sundews are everywhere, which, I mean, they were like that last year, but this year is just insane because none of my intermediates or my capillaris, none of them have flowered yet. I'm seeing seedlings just popping up everywhere. Here's a small pot of Rubewerii. At least I think it is Rubewerii. Minor Okeefinokiensis. Doing all right. They're just giving me my the summer pictures. Here's Flava Rugelii. Man, I think I just got really crappy regalia. It's already been a pretty rough year for this plant because it started off super late and then giving me like really bad pictures. But even when it does give me good pictures, it barely has any of that red patch there. It's just giving me like the Johnny Elbow skid marks. And these pictures are not like brand new. You can already see this one's already giving me a bit of a crispy edge to them. They just don't give me that patch. It's weird because like even my Flava ornata, which this is a brand new plant I got this year, I've had it for a few months, like it's got more of a patch. Even my Rubicorporus got more of a patch. And then right here is my Flava cuprea by Flava rubicorpora. It has more of a patch. Like this is such a crappy regalia. I don't hate it. It's not the plant's fault. It's we have the typical minor. It acted weird this year, but it's just starting to come back. Dana's Delight, very unhappy. Don't know what this plant's deal is. It's never gotten big for me. It's never, I don't know. I think it's got a really bad one. This one right here is actually pretty special. It's a new plant I got this year, and it's working on its first picture for me. But this right here is Sarracenia leucophila pensacola. And what makes this plant so special is because I went to Pensacola, Florida, about a year ago, and I saw Carnivorous plants for the first time in the wild, and it was leucophila that was growing in Pensacola. So this is the particular variant that grows in Pensacola, and even has Florida red filiformis growing in it. This actually came with the plant, which is really cool, because I think that's what grows in Pensacola as well. That might have just been a coincidence. Another unhappy Sarracenia. I don't know what this plant's deal is. It's never done well for me. Well, actually, it did well once. One time, a couple years ago, it gave me like one nice picture, and it just, I don't know what, it might just be like an extreme late season. I think it's a Morii hybrid. I just have no idea. Here's Hummer's Hammerhead divisions. I love Hummer's Hammerhead. Such a good, underrated hybrid. Garbage Dentes. I need to separate them. I need to separate them so bad. Same thing with my B52s. They look so good being all clumped up like that, but I know they don't really like it. Here's another Leucophila pensacola. This came with that. This was supposed to be a large size plant, but I guess the seller just ran out, so he just gave me two medium sized ones, which I'm totally okay with. Bug bat, man, it got hit really hard after being sprayed last year, but it's recovering, so it should be okay. Catesby, oh man, definitely its best year by far. This is a really good good first. This plant finally got a decent size. This is my Oreophila by Fat Chance. It's the I think this is, yeah, one of the only Sarracenias I've ordered from predatory plants. And I finally got a good size, and oh, it looks good. It looks so good. This is some random Morii hybrid, I think. Cetacina, strange year. Didn't do good, didn't do bad. It looks different because I've not been able to really flood it this year because it's been very dry this year. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is a, I don't know. It's the same thing as this guy. At least I think it is. Again, I don't really know what those are. Those were just some mystery Sarracenia from California Carnivorous. Same thing with this guy right here. Jesus, big trucks. Cordyeye. I like Cordyeye a lot. Very nice plant. This is a newer plant I got this year. This is Lunchbox by Bengal Tiger. So basically just Lunchbox crossed with a very, very nice Catesby. Another plant that's new. This is Leucophila purpulis by Flava ornata by Adrian Slack. Looks really good. A main Hummer's Hammerhead. This is Oreophila by Purpurea, I think, by Leucophila Hurricane Creek. Really good year with this one. Beautiful. I love the it's like a magenta color. It's like a neon purple or whatever. It looks so good. This is also a plant I got this year right here. This is Velvet. I think it's just a very complex Micheliana hybrid. Oh, yes, this one's nice. This is Lunchbox. Done quite well this year. This is the newest picture. It looks so good. Quite possibly one of my favorite hybrids. We have these typical flytrap. Oh my god! Wait, here, wait, I got that. That is very unfortunate. I'm not gonna save that wasp. Those things are mean. They're so mean. Oh gosh. Do I have to say it? All right, fine. So this right here is just a division I accidentally broke off of my Oreophila by Leucophila Purple Lips. Very unhappy plants. I don't know why it's acting like this. Everything's all twisty and all jacked up looking. It's not because of pests. I've completely checked through the plant. I've sprayed it with Nemo just to be safe, and it's still acting like this. I don't know why it's doing it. I put it in fresh soil and everything. It's just doing, I don't know. Very unhappy. Scarlet Bells, beautiful. We have, this is a new plant. I've had this plant for a little over a week now, but this is the Unedited by Minor. Very simple hybrid, but I've always liked it and I've always wanted it, and I found out a fairly cheap price, so I got it. And speaking of new guys, I just got this one like an hour ago. This is Extreme Green. They don't look like much right now, but this will be the largest Sarracenia I have. They get huge and they have these giant lids. You can already see how big the lids are for a smaller plant. Just got it this year. Well, just got it today actually, like an hour ago. So super excited for this one. It is an early season, so it's probably not going to do anything else for the rest of the year, so I'm probably got to wait till next year to get anything out of it. Lovely. This is a Reedii. This is Leucophila Red by Rubra golfensis. These are just the early season pictures, but it's just about to pump out its late season ones, which is great. Hasn't done a whole lot this year, but it's about to explode. Devil's Armpit by Leucophila Red by Minor Okyphenokiensis. Definitely its best year, by far. Beautiful. It might be early season, which I don't understand, because every plant that this plant is crossed with are late season plants. So something tells me this is not the plant that I ordered, which is funny because my Durance Colossus by Purpurea Rosea by Flava Red Tube. Oh, there's a big truck. Sorry about that. The Durance Colossus by Purpurea Rosea by Flava Red Tube. That came in by mistake after I ordered this one. I told the seller, hey, I ordered this one, but I got this one instead. He sent me this one, and I think this one's also wrong because it doesn't fully look like the picture that it showed, because it looked more like an Excellence hybrid. I mean, I'm not complaining. This is still an awesome plant, but I don't think this is it. So I think from now on, this plant's just gonna remain as a mystery. Kind of looks like Dragon Queen. It's a very good size though. And right behind it is my good old Leah Wilkerson. Everyone likes Leah Wilkerson. It's definitely its best year by far with me. All right, I gotta just untangle some pictures of flowers. It looks awesome. And they're quite large as well. I definitely need to repot it though. The pot's not even a bad size, it just needs to be in fresher soil. We have the Ladybug, just made a video on this one. Doing all right. This is the Rubra golfensis Dark Red by Flava rubricorpora. And I'm not gonna lie, this might be my least favorite Sarracenia I have. One, this is a random plant that I didn't even order from California Carnivorous. Yes, California Carnivorous. They sent me this instead of the plant I ordered. Contacted them, and they're like, oh, we ran out, so we gave you this one instead. And I just don't really like it. I don't. At least with the Cuprea by rubricorpora, because I ordered a Cuprea, and they sent me this instead. This plant at least looks decent. It's not bad. I mean, it's fine. Now we're finally on this table. This one should not take as long. We have the Abandoned Hope. Been a pretty good year. I had a smaller one, but I got sprayed last year and it died, which really sucks. This is a hybrid. I really turned out good this year. If I were to name this plant anything, I'd call it Rust, because of that. Kind of looks like a rusty railroad track. But this is a Leucophila by Flava ornata clone D. It looks really cool. Carolina Yellow Jacket. This was the Terrarium Rescue growing kits. Flytraps got smothered by the Purpurea, so they're basically back at square one now. The Sarracenia rubra, or whatever it was that was in there, did not make it. I don't know why it just randomly decided to croak on me this year. But last year it did super well, but it just decided to croak on me. Still don't know why. So, it was after I just freshly repotted everything, because these guys were in this exact pot right here. So I gave them a bit of an upgrade, yet they still died. I just threw in some sundews today. I just want to add a little bit more life in this pot, just to kind of make up for the loss. And also I just needed a pot for my extreme green today. So there we go. Good trade. Oh, the garbage fly traps. Yeah, they're fine. Giant filiformis growing in there. It's more Carolina Yellow Jackets, Rubra Weary Eyes, Pretty in Pink. Never really cared for Pretty in Pink, but these are the early season pictures. This one turned out really good this year. This is my Durians Colossus by Redmond. It's gone really, really, really big. Looks awesome. We got the Leucophila Chanel's Ghost by Flava Caprea. It's actually turned out pretty good. It's gotten quite big. Like, remember, I bought this plant when it was like tiny little seedling. We have a lot of maroon throat. Early season pictures are looking kind of rough, but they're starting their late season ones. And this is the Leucophila Red by Wilkerson's White Knight. The early season pictures look like junk, but it's giving me Phyllodia right now. So late season pictures should be here at around August, September. Yeah. We got the Judith Hindles. Lovely. You can't go wrong with Judith Hindle. There's a reason why they're so popular. I'm saving this one for last. This is the Durians Colossus by Purpurea Rosea by Flava Red Tube. It's definitely showing its time. It's an early season Sarracenia, but none of my Flavas have really done like the things that early season Sarracenia typically do. They don't look like junk. Even my Leah Wilkerson still looks really, really, really good. So, hey, I ain't complaining. But yeah, this is a very nice hybrid. Did really good this year. And of course, the last plant. This is my Kilimanjaro by Lunchbox. I can't get over how massive it is. It is just humongous. I've had it for 3 years, and I think I bought it whenever it was like it was a well-established plant. If I can give a description, I'm trying to see like which one. It was about the size of like this Leoson by Leucophila Hurricane Creek. Like it was fit for a 4-inch pot. But now it's in this I think it's like a 10-inch pot now, and it's just huge. It is such a fast grower, and it just blows up. I cannot explain how fast this plant really is, and it pops brand new pictures every single day. And the best part about it, this is a late season plant, so pictures are about to get even better. I just can't get over how big it is and how just it's such a robust grower. It's the fastest growing Sarracenia I've ever had. I highly recommend it if somehow you can get your hands on it. So yeah, that's about it. Quite a bit of progress this year. It's been a good year, and there's some bad stuff like my Michelin Dark Burgundy by Law Night. That plant died from being sprayed last year. Really bummed about that. And yes, I tried everything I could to have something done about what happened last year, and nothing happened. So big companies win. That's how it is. They always win. Did I ever show up by Swaniana? I don't think I did. It's a very nice plant. All right, that's about it. So y'all have a good one. Y'all be safe. Eat some cake. Yeah, bye.